anything. And I'm just like, does anybody else sit and look at this game and realize, like, at some point you were tracking your character? And then they just started blending into the background?
Yeah, the new Star Wars movie, it has an epilepsy warning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that.
They're not for us. It is, yeah.
But anyway.
I mean, movies aren't made for us. Games aren't made for us, man.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah, we need some iced tea. We need some iced tea and some porch. We need to complain about everything
I need these kids to get off my lawn. Game 1, DanTheMan, winners quarterfinals. We got JM1-3 versus DanTheMan. So it's going to be Pokemon Trainer versus Palutena. And boy, I couldn't say this was probably like a very, very interesting matchup. What the heck happened there?
That was certainly interesting.
I seriously don't. I did not see him get hit with the F-tilt.
No.
And he had already shot out the water gun.
Was it just like a tiny hair of a misplace of the up B?
I'm legitimately going to have to just go back and watch the stream and try to figure out how the heck he just died.
Same.
Except not. I was staring at it. That's exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
No, that's what I was talking about.
Self-fulfilling prophecy, man.
It's like I feel like I watched too much Caleb City. My eyes. It's just like he's just sitting there. He's just like, recover back to the stage, and all I'm seeing is Raverback Scavern. Raverback Scavern. A Partit-tat. It's like, dude, don't jump over my shield. It's like, no. But anyway, back in the middle of this neutral. So JM1 and DanTheMan are basically tied up here. I believe JM1 took that first stock with a back air offside stage. I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah,
but,
most likely. He was at like 1.
It's Palutena. Like, he probably nailed a freaking back air. Who cares? Freaking freak characters. Like, might as well beat DLC. Anyways.
Yeah, Squirtle getting this combo, leading up to Ivysaur off the ledge. Can't get the patented Joel forward smash of Ivysaur.
Right.
But still, yeah, now JM1-3 trying to turn on some gas here, trying to get some pressure with the nairs, up airs, and up smash.
Yo, is his buttons wrong? I mean, he's done like 4 forward airs. I think, is he trying to do nair? I know he must be. It's a Paladin.
Yeah, it's a Paladin.
He has to be.
Right.
There's no way he's messing that input up 4 times in a row.
Gets caught. Can't
Look, he did another one. It's so confusing. But, I mean, somehow it worked. I mean, who knows? This character just might be top tier. No, okay. But see, it's not broken.
Train, yeah,
it's not broken.
But I mean, he finished it off with fair. You usually go with up air, don't you?
Something like that. Whatever. This game just goes, what do you want? Are you an anime waifu basically with a built-in pole?
She's a goddess.
A pole dance?
Things have to work out for her.
Please dare him. Oh,
yeah.
Come on, bro.
Into another fair. He's trying to fish for that sweet spot. But just going to get taken out by the wings of Charizard with that up smash. 120 on. He has to stick with Charizard to keep his hopes of living alive.
Yeah, no joke. I know. It's unfortunate. It's so funny. It's just like, man, that's exactly what we can see just kind of on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
And it's just like you knew the rest of the game is going to be played as Charizard just because he's a heavier character.
Right.
Squirtle would literally get deleted. So it's just like, man, now if I sucked at Charizard, I mean, and I doubt very many trainer players do, but it's just like, yeah.
And I really actually like what he's doing. He's trying to get Palu on the ground, and you see him either falling down with the nair or just short hop nair.
Do it again! Do it again! Oh, you should have did it again. Said screw recovering.
Charizard does have a great time covering everything but the jump get-up option with the nair. But the
he said, get that explosive flame out of here, boy!
It might not explode, but my tail has enough firepower to take him out.
Oh, real one option right there, bro.
The ever-burning tail
Get
of Charizard.
Get out of here, bro. He said, I'm the original Gen 1, boy.
Lights the way for JM1-3.
So that pilot light does not go out.
I mean, for Dan, I'm sorry. Jesus.
Yo, good stuff, though. Good
for
stuff.
Sure, yeah.
High key, that was game 1.
that was a pretty hype game 1. Even though we kind of
like
exactly.
We literally like went and reminisced and had like an entire walk down like being old for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Who would have thought Smash would have pulled out our midlife crises?
Right. Ooh, Surf 2 times in a row. Let's go.
Not expecting it.
My man is at the edge using Surf. Either he's trying to find missing no and do the rare candy glitch, or he's just misinputting, and he has no jump.
Getting that extra chip damage on the reticle. Charging through, but not going to beat out the wings of the goddess.
Man, that withdrawal. That was a smart option to kind of get through you know, explosive flame, but unfortunately not enough to get him out of that up smash. Uh-oh, he's getting caught off stage. Okay, falling there, he gets grabbed. Dang, that's some good grab range from Charizard there. Ooh,
okay.
Claps him.
Beefy hit with that Flare Blitz.
The Flare Blitz just literally just put him on notice. Okay, down throw. What you gonna do with it? Fair.
Looking for that dare hit. No. Great weight out from...
He's putting out some good hitboxes off stage. He just doesn't seem to be converting very often when he is in the driver's seat of those edge guard situations.
Yeah. I mean, finally setting up there and trying to get an auto reticle follow-up. But, I mean, that's the bread and butter for Palutena off stage like that. Like
No, I mean, Dan, I mean,
oh,
when he's going off stage for a lot of his edge guards, I got to say, I mean, while he's been, you know, netting a lot of kills, it really just has been on-stage attacks, you know what I mean?
I see that, yeah.
It's just
there
weird.
are a couple times that he goes for dare, but it's just either too late or, you know.
Yeah,
I understand that.
I mean, JM1 is doing a very interesting setup, like off stage. He seems to have Dan reacting the exact same way to his off stage explosive flame trap for his edge guard. So I mean, I'm wondering when he's going to switch that and possibly do something slightly different. Let's watch. Here he goes, double jump. Oh no, he actually landed that. Okay. Okay.
Back to Squirtle, though, who does have that burst option on combos and damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whittle down shield, and he's going to get caught into the Nair train into a raw back air.
Now, I was told you definitely have to SDI that up and away, and I wonder how effective that is for small bodies like Squirtle. Should allow him to kind of get out of less of those reps.
Yeah, especially with, I think his aerial speed's good enough to benefit that as well, with especially with the drift from the knockback.
Yeah, but JM1, I mean, essentially this is as cut and dry as it gets. You know, he's literally just kind of placing out the hitbox, and unfortunately, Dan's just there. You know?
Yeah, I think that past explosive flame though on Squirtle actually saved him because he did expend his jump, and if he I understand he was trying to get him to go lower, so maybe Waterfall didn't come in, but it did pop him up unfortunately. And it does lead Dan to get a little bit more damage on, and possibly. Oh, yeah.
Now that was tight, bro. That was so close. Oof, he's gone.
But the back air response from Palu, dropping down low and just squeezed out of range. Making it 1-1 going forward. Round 3 coming at you.
That's a tense game.
Yeah.
Tense game.
A lot of good off-stage gameplay for sure. Not a whole lot of combo potential from the Squirtle. I think the Palu is just, racking up too much damage too quickly for anything from him to get out.
Yeah, for sure. Hold that thought. I'm going to just grab my controller.
Gotcha. All right, so let's see how the battle plan is going to change for these two players going forward into round 3. Both players want to get that winner's side, want that assured safety and that ease of mind. And Battlefield being the pick. Starting off early, pressure and combos coming in for JM1-3. Starting off very well.
I mean, no ledge pressure. He doesn't seem to be pressing Squirtle at the edge. I mean, he seems to just be very comfortable just kind of staying on stage, throwing explosive flame, watching his options afterwards, and punishing, his recovery backstage with down tilt.
Yeah, Squirtle is a tiny bit sporadic, not a whole lot as other characters, but he's going to come in with a combo, he's going to land, so it's pretty wise of the Palu just let him do his thing and then just respond to the punish option afterward.
Yeah. At one point, I thought he was going to go off and probably do falling there off stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To really make him think about it. But oof, and there we go. Explosive flame getting punished slightly.
Did that go entirely through that explosive flame, the flare blitz?
I believe so. I mean, he probably caught the edges of it. You know, it wasn't as if he was already flush inside of it.
Gotcha.
But at 171 damage, he's definitely touting a tremendous, amount of damage at this point. Boom. No shield break. I'm so surprised.
Yeah.
It was tiny. And I mean, honestly, that was definitely a YOLO option that could have really, really paid out dividends.
And especially, I believe it does have 2 hits, so it just, barely multi-hits, so maybe a shield poke could have happened as well.
It's possible. Wait, Flare Blitz of the impact has a secondary hit?
I think it's impact and then explosion, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah. It's just I think it's just the one, if I recall correctly. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
He didn't even try to switch and then try to recover, though. I think that might have just been kind of like a...
If it was directional air dodge, he might have not had the time to.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It definitely was. Well, I think Charizard would at least give him the extra jump, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and make the college try.
An attempt could have been made instead of just, coasting down there. Trying to chase. Good swap that time to avoid, but gets set up in the double down air.
Yeah, this might be all she wrote with 3 stocks as far as like such a far deficit and how the last 2 games have basically played out. I mean, Dan would really, really have to take some early stocks on Palutena.
Yeah, right.
Like, oh man, he's doing such a good job catching her. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
And I hate to say it like that. It's unfortunate that this character, as far as just mobility is concerned, is literally just has kind of leaks over him, and he really just doesn't. I mean, he has the option to use Squirtle.
Yeah, I mean, if he does keep up this edge guard, if he claims a stock off of it, I think Pokemon Trainer does have the versatility to switch up his gameplay a lot faster because of the swap to help in any way that Palu's going to, fight going forward. So I want to say there's a tiny, tiny spark, hope spark alive for him. But yeah, it is. It's dwindling pretty quick, I would say.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. At 115, 130, basically, it's just nothing to scoff about. You know what I mean? There you go. That's it.
Yeah.
So it's so much damage, and the type of character is just